Theo, you've had a productive week, 5 goals in 2 games. How's it been for you?
Very good. I think scoring lots of goals is my game, so I just got to keep on doing it.
We'll start on Saturday against Cambridge. It was obviously an 8-2 win, really, really good result. What do you think clicked?
I think, well, before the game, everyone was like together, and then during the game it showed, and we just knew what we had to do in the game to beat them, and we did it.
Have you ever scored 4 goals in a game before?
When I was younger, yeah. Not in 18s football yet. I haven't scored a hat-trick, so it was nice to get it.
We spoke to Nicky and he said that you personally and maybe a few more of the team should have scored a few more goals. Did it feel like that out there? Maybe I know 8-2 is hard to be disappointed, but
yeah, there was definitely more chances. So maybe on another day we could have scored more, but I think scoring 8 goals is still pretty good.
And then last night you played against Bobby Tracy, a men's team. That must have been quite a tough physical ask for you guys.
Yeah, it's playing against a men's team is a lot more difficult as they're a lot more physical. So you just got to be ready before the game and expect it.
How are you feeling after that? A bit bruised?
Yeah, I got a few shoulder barges that I wouldn't usually get, but yeah, it was good.
See, and you obviously scored in that one as well. I think literally from about a yard or 2 out.
Yeah, tapping. Yeah, right moment, right place, right time.
But a lot of hard work goes into creating those chances, and you feel like the team could have possibly come away with a few more, but it was a bit tough out there because Bobby sat back against us.
Yeah, there was lots of shots from outside the box that I think we should have probably scored a few more, to be fair, if we were more clinical, but yeah.
So you've got a weekend off now, which means a bit of time out on the training pitch. Having Nicky Josie as your manager, a former EFL striker, how useful is that for yourself in playing in the same position?
Yeah, it's so useful. He's such a good coach, and he just knows what I need at the moment, and we do loads of different finishes and finishing drills on the training pitch, so it helps me in the games.
What have you been working on specifically at the moment? Is there any part of your game that you think needs a little bit more fine-tuning out there?
Hold-up play, and also finishing from crosses, being in the right body shape to finish, and the right feet, what feet to finish with, what foot.
Another thing that would help your development, of course, is playing alongside first-team players, and you made your first-team appearance of the season last week against Spurs, where there's that great photo of you and several other academy players celebrating alongside Jake Richards. How much do you take from games like that? I know you're on the pitch for a short period of time.
Well, it's a big experience coming on, and you when you come on, you feel a bit more once you run, you feel a bit more tired. So, because obviously it's quite a big moment, and it just feels so good to that picture playing with players you've trained with throughout the age groups. It feels really good.
It must be nice as well playing in front of a big, a decent-sized crowd at St James Park.
Yeah, it was very good. Yeah, they were loud.
And you must have heard their roar too. I think it was 2 or 3 weeks ago. We haven't had a chance to speak since. You scored that goal against Norwich in the last minute.
Yeah. That
was a great moment, and that knee slide must have felt great.
Yeah, that was definitely one of the best goals I've ever scored. And even better at SJP in front of the big bank as well. Very good.
And that sets you up quite well going forward. There's a few more games next week. You've got a few cup games and a 21s game against Palace. Mm-hmm. You must be looking forward to testing yourselves against different opponents.
Yeah, definitely. Well, in 21s games, if I'm playing, then I'm just going to try my best to do what I do and play my best game.
Keep doing what you do, Theo, and keep scoring goals.
I'll try.